is, what about the people in the church that were taken in Kogi? Because it's as if we've forgotten about them. What about Reverend Archie's wife that is still in custody? What about the other people that have been kidnapped around Kogi, Lokoja, the expressway? What about travelers?
Another 130 abducted school pupils in Niger State have regained their freedom, bringing relief to families across the country. While many Nigerians are celebrating this development, serious questions are now being raised about how these releases are being secured. On Arise Television, analyst Rufai Oseni welcomed the rescue but pointed out that the terms of the negotiations remain unclear, warning that repeated negotiations with bandits may encourage future abductions. He also asked whether government efforts are being applied equally to all kidnapped victims, including those taken from churches, highways, and other communities.
East after negotiation with bandits. Till date, we don't know the terms of the release. So it goes back to the allegations, I think it was by Rufai that said bandits are being paid. We've also had military operations in this country by the Americans that happened in Katsina, where they released someone that was abducted and they actually killed the bandits. For good measure, the bandits are still roaming around. They are still free. All right?
Yeah.
So with this negotiation, is it that we're robbing the heads of the bandits? Yes, I know we make the argument, oh, collateral damage, that's what we're avoiding and all of that. But listen to this interesting tweet by Chidi Odonkalu. 315 were abducted. In fact, I think the numbers were about 317, maybe by the calculation. 50 were reported to have escaped. 100 were said to have been released in the first summit. Another 130 now. Total 280. Have we accounted for the rest?
35.
35.
Yeah.
So there are still many questions around. Yeah. But at least we're happy these ones can come home and celebrate for Christmas. But the question I'd like to ask this government is, what about the people in the church that were taken in Kogi? Because it's as if we've forgotten about them. What about Reverend Archie's wife that is still in custody? What about the other people that have been kidnapped around Kogi, Lokoja, the expressway? What about travelers? Are we going to be able to account for them? So it's not just about, oh, some have been released and the chemicals have been released. Can we collectively account for all of them? And that's why, for the second time, another delegation from the Congress came, and I'm happy Arise TV got another exclusive with a singer. And they are saying, yes, we'll not put boots on the ground, which I think is not even plausible. I mean, nobody will support America putting boots on the ground. In fact, it's not even going to be popular there.
Yeah,
but we want to work with you. But when we are working with government, is there going to be a level of sincerity? That's just it. Because we can't be talking about releasing people and we're not having any level of sincerity. Sincerity around what, for instance? You'll ask me, Ira. Sincerity around even these people released. What threshold? So if they even give you intelligence to fight or kill these bandits that harass people or that arrested these people in Kwara and the likes and in Niger, because you're already in rapport with them, would you go ahead and kill them? That's what we're talking about, sincerity and complicity. These same people that the federal government negotiated with, that they were so sure, to the extent that the National Security Advisor was even telling us that, don't worry, your kids are safe. And it was correct because negotiations were on. Now that you've brought the people out back, and it was 35 remaining, okay, let's say you finally account for everybody out. If you have the intelligence as provided by America and some other countries that this is where their hideout is, 2 bombs will decimate them. Would you kill them? You see, that's why we're talking about sincerity and a way to be able to do it even better. So this hobnobbing and going to bed with these bandits, it has not helped us a great deal. And we need to be able to look deeply how to be able to resolve all of these challenges, because if we don't do it, we don't get out of it. So the Americans have come again. They also went to a church. They have direct access. In fact, part of the things they also discussed in the church, I think General Musa was also there in that church. And General Musa has also, you know, spoken to the Christian leaders. There's been a lot of interfaith conversation. The question is, we need to now protect General Musa, because I'm already hearing some people are beginning to say, General Musa is doing this, he's doing that, he's high-handed, he wants to kill him. No. General Musa is here to be able to solve the problem. Let's not start attacking him when he starts to root out and kill these bandits, like we attacked Ihejirika, like they attacked Ihejirika then. And the people that started blackmailing the Ihejirika then, they know themselves. I'm not saying the army should not do anything they're going to do within the bounds of international laws and all of that, but we should be careful. What's the third story again?
No, it's all on security, the neutralizing of 17.
I'm very happy and kudos to the military as regards that. That's a very good news. If we can keep neutralizing them, keep getting into their hideouts, keep tracking everything that they have done, keep bringing it out to the fore. I'm really excited about that, you know. So, but most importantly, there's a lot more that needs to be done to be able to end all of this.
Dr. Ruben Eboti added that while diplomacy and security engagements are ongoing, Nigeria must move beyond celebrations and ensure accountability, transparency, and lasting solutions to insecurity. As families reunite, Nigerians are left asking, will this finally end the cycle, or is more decisive action still needed?
Your fast, reliable, and simplified source for Nigeria news updates.